A young mother sprints down a dirt path, clutching her newborn baby to her chest. She is exhausted, constantly checking over her shoulder, as she runs for her life from a relentless pursuer. She is heading here. These brick foundations belong to the ancient Jetavana monastery in the city of Savathi. Over 2 millennia ago, this site served as a sanctuary and a frequent residence for the historical Buddha. Breaking through the boundaries of the monastery, the mother locates the Buddha giving a discourse to a crowd. She collapses and places her baby directly at the feet of the Buddha, begging for his protection. The threat chasing her is a violent ogress named the Kali. Kali reaches the perimeter of the monastery, but the guardian spirit of the gates physically bars her from entering the sanctuary, leaving her raging just outside the walls. The Buddha orders the guards to let the ogress enter. He identifies this encounter as the result of a specific, multi-generational cycle of vengeance that has spanned centuries. Instead of simply banishing the ogress, the Buddha reprimands both women. He forces the noblewoman and the ogress to sit down and confront the exact origin point of their conflict. The root cause of this chase is human and mundane. In a previous existence, these two enemies were rival wives married to the same man, sharing a single household. The older wife was unable to have children, while the younger wife became pregnant. Driven by jealousy, the elder wife caused the younger woman to suffer a miscarriage. The complications from this act killed the younger wife in childbirth. With her dying breath, the younger wife swore revenge. That single act of jealousy triggered a karmic feedback loop, a cycle where the victim and the aggressor trade places across multiple lifetimes. This flowchart models the progression of their conflict. In the next incarnation, the murdered younger wife returns as a cat, while the murderous elder wife returns as a hen. The cat eats the hen's eggs, and eventually the hen herself. As the victim exacts her revenge, she momentarily balances the scales, but by doing so, she becomes the new aggressor. The system flips, and the target is now on her own back. In their next life, they are reborn as a doe and a leopardess. The leopardess hunts the doe and consumes her young. With every rotation of this loop, the physical violence scales up in predatory severity. This data connects directly to the standoff at the Jetavana monastery. The ogress and the noblewoman are the latest iterations of this unchecked, rotating system of violence. When the hen retaliates against the cat, or the leopardess against the doe, the total volume of violence in the system increases. Retaliation functions as fuel for the cycle rather than a resolution. Using violence to fight violence only guarantees it continues. Back on these ancient brick steps, the Buddha addresses the two enemies. He points out the mathematical reality of their situation. A closed system of hatred cannot be dismantled from the inside using more hatred. Pushing back against the wheel only keeps it spinning. To stop the wheel, he presents the ancient law recorded in verse 5 of the Dhammapada. This law states that hatred is never appeased by hatred. It can only be neutralized by metta, the active, intentional application of goodwill and understanding toward the one who caused the harm. Hearing this, the ogress recognizes her own exhaustion. She lets go of her anger and achieves sotapadhi fruition, the first major stage of awakening in Buddhist philosophy. After lifetimes of pursuit, she drops her vendetta. The story leaves us with a specific instruction. True victory against those who wrong you is not found in executing the perfect retaliation. It is found in the courage to forgive, breaking the cycle of suffering